Greetings, everybody. You are all welcome to the Wounded Civilian Political Classroom. In this place, nobody remain a fool because we teach the people proper here. The truth is our religion here. It doesn't matter who it favor or against. Without wasting time, we are going to analyze the video this boy they call Isima did with our brother Ijele yesterday. And the questions Isima was asking, I call it childish question. And he brought Ijele to his program to get to his enemies. That is Samuel Ekpa. They are having fight now. They are fighting among themselves. Samuel Ekpa group and IPOB group, the lawyer, all of them fighting themselves now. So this boy, then called Isima, invited Ijele to his program just to prepare his enemies. That's Samuel Ekpa group, Autopilot Botoboto group, just to get to them. That's the reason why he invited Ijele to his program. And I love the way Ijele educates them yesterday. And I just want to add to it because I did this video before yesterday. They reported the program and Facebook brought it down. I feel I have to redo it again today to analyze. When you see a bunch of confused and brainwashed people, when after years of you telling them that wake up, you have been brainwashed. You have been brainwashed. And you are acting foolish, without you knowing it, because those brainwashed souls don't even know they have been brainwashed. They will be thinking what they are doing is still right. So, and people like us who love the truth, it pains our heart to see, most of these people they brainwash. They are uneducated. They are not smart. They are not exposed, uneducated people, that they are uneducated people are very easy to brainwashed. So the people I just show you their picture here are brainwashed, and which they need help. They have been brainwashed by the criminal Nnamdi Kanu. And Nnamdi Kanu himself have been brainwashed by Wazirike. Ojukwu brainwashed Wazirike brainwashed Nnamdi Kanu. So then Nnamdi Kanu brainwashed this set of people. People like Faith Ogala, Wa Sophia, Nelly Afuegbu, name it. Icent, that stupid, what's his name? Festus, that stupid Mexico, all those animals, he brainwashed all these people. So I did a program before yesterday and they brought it down. I said, okay, I have to redo it again. So we are going to start today with this video of this group of people. There's something I want to show you people here.
Who we are. That is why all these useless, idiotic countries created in Africa cannot survive. It can never ever survive. And how do we stop it? Only revolution can stop it. Only revolution. If you like, keep postponing it. If you like, keep putting it off forever and ever. Only a revolution can solve this very problem, because under a revolution, the powers that be, those that are making your life a misery, will be overthrown. Nobody will say it's a coup anymore. It is called popular uprising.
Now,
don't let anybody deceive you.
Now, listen. This boy that is talking now, he said, Israel is a revolution that can do it. Revolution that can do it. It's only revolution. If they like keep prospering, it's going to be revolution. And they will not call it coup anymore. They will not call it coup anymore. You remember the military coup, 1965, January 15, 1965. He said, it's the coup, and they will not call it coup anymore. Okay. We are going to analyze this thing today, right? Okay. We are going to play the video more. We are going to Ijele. Isima brought Ijele to come and pepper his enemy, his fellow IPOB enemy. They are fighting themselves now. They are doing whatever they can to pepper themselves, to fight back, to fight themselves. Then they invited Ijele. The idiot here said, it's a revolution. They will not call it zoo. They will not call it coup anymore. I'll tell you the reason why he used that word. Don't worry, let us play it again.
Who we are. That is why all these useless, idiotic countries scattered in Africa cannot survive. It can never ever survive.
Okay.
And how do we stop it? Only revolution can stop it.
Okay.
Only revolution.
Okay.
If you like, keep postponing it. If you like, keep putting it off forever and ever.
Okay.
Only a revolution can solve this very problem, because under a revolution, the powers that be, those that are making your life a misery, will be overthrown. Nobody will say it's a coup anymore. It is called popular uprising. Don't let anybody deceive you. Don't let.
Go ahead, Mazi. I sense, please.
Our Bible reading today will be taken from the book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 1.
Now,
Verse 1.
let's stop there.
Cry aloud, spare not.
Let's stop there. I'll play you another video of Nnamdi Kanu. You see, after the idiot, Nnamdi Kanu, rant, it's only revolution. Revolution, because this is what they say, this brainwashed group of people. Revolution. Ask them, what is the meaning of revolution? What is exactly the meaning of revolution? This book, they can't even spell the word revolution. You see them making videos every day. Our leader say revolution. What is revolution? Do you understand when they say revolution? I said it before. I said Nigeria is a very complicated kind of country. The mindset of the people in the north and the mindset of the people in the south, not the same. For a revolution to take place in that country, it will be very difficult. And someone like me still believe we can solve our problem politically if we are ready. You don't need to go to war. Those fools who think it is war, everything about them is war. When Adolf Hitler dragged his people to war, up to today, people don't talk about Adolf Hitler. Anything that concerns Hitler have been wiped out because he dragged the Germans to war and he lose. And he have to be punished for it. You can't drag your people to war, they cannot win. After the war, it's only in Igbo land, for instance, you see them worshiping a man. We are doing a documentary. Who we are saying the war will come. The people have been ready. They have been planning for this for a very long time. And when the war starts, the people in the other side, the Nigerians, we are going to finish them. And it won't last long. We are going to kill them. We'll finish them. He make the video. We all have the video of Ojukwu when foreign pressmen came to interview him. Why do you want? He said it's eminent. It's a thing they must do. And the people, he said, the people have been prepared for this. Then when you go to war, you lose. That's it. It's a problem. It's not something you solve. It's not going to be easy for you to solve. That's the reason I keep using Israel. For example, saying they share that land between the Israelite and the Palestine. The Palestine rejected theirs and say they will not allow Israel to stay there. They declared 6 days war against the Israelite. The Israelite defeated them up to today. They are still crying. We need that country. Their forefather rejected. 1948, 46, 47. The country, their people rejected. They are still crying to get it back. They need it now. That's the mistake you make politically. The life you are living now. When you made that mistake, you'll be praying. This life you are living now will be better than if you go to war, you win. You are the leader. You are the champion. But if you lose, the constituency, when you lose, you should remember that. Now, look at the people that were in power in Nigeria or the Igbos. Look at the war they went to. It scattered everything. They were on top. Where are they today? Nothing. You know why I'm saying this? The guy after the rubbish of revolution will play a video of they can right now before we go to Ijele and Isima. You know, they said our book, a open book, say where we are going to read today. You know, you will know these are a bunch of confused people. When you tell them, they don't listen. They know a confused people and brainwashed people always think they are the one that is right. Like reading from Bible. Reading from Bible. Read from Bible for what? What you said you need what? God to come and give you. Let me play you something. Let me play something before we
lift up thy voice.
Let me play something here. Like a group of people, confused people, claiming they need a country of their own in their reading Bible for God to come down from heaven. When they divided that land, Palestine, between the Palestine and Israel, when the other Arab country declared war upon Israel, the country that saved them is France. Israel, they are there today because of France. Go and read, go and Google it yourself. Go and read about these things. America refused to sell ammunition to them. The UK refused to sell ammunition to them. It was the late hour. The France now agreed. The weapon they used to fight, it's not their way. It's France. They supplied them the ammunition they used to fight that war. You understand? They didn't pray for God. They didn't pray for Abraham, God to come and save them. Up to today, they are manufacturing bombs, nuclear power, all those things there, drones to fight, to defend the land of Israel. Some more Africans, you are not Israelite. You are black Africa. Even the Africa, the name itself, they gave it to us. We are black people. We are just, let me use the word now. We are just, God created us there. We are not from Israel. We are not Israelite. We can't come from Israel. You are not from Israel. Stop being foolish. You can be Christian. Jesus Christ is Lord. Maybe He's Lord. I believe in Jesus Christ too. He's Lord because the what they wrote in the Bible, He was doing good. He is Son of God. That's what they said there. But I'm a do man. I am better than Israelite. It might sound funny. But I'm a do man. Urobo be Urobo and be proud. Igbo be Igbo and be proud. Yoruba be Yoruba and be proud. Be who you are. Be proud of who you are. We are not from Israel. We can't come from Israel. Israel is Israel. We are Edo. We don't know how God created us. I don't think we have all those Abraham thing. Abraham was not black. It's those Arab white people. So I'm sorry to say white people. You don't even know if it is true. No, you Christian in the house, this is not to distract you people, be a Christian. But me, what I'm preaching here is very clear. God cannot give anybody country here. Let me just play this our brother so that we'll move on. Let's play this video and move on. Because we are going to discuss so many things.
Yeah, let me see this one, whether I'm going to block this guy. See this one. As in, if I were Nnamdi Kanu siblings, I would hide my face in shame. I would hide my face in shame. Not confusing all the all these women that are following you, people who are hopeless, and you know they are hopeless, then you are selling them opium. What they are selling you is called opium. It's not different from what your pastors are selling you. It's opium. Oh, God will do it. Oh, this one. You imagine you ask somebody who is telling you he's getting you a new country, he will tell you, is there anything God cannot do? Yes, God cannot play politics.
Yes, sir.
God cannot play politics. All right? God cannot give you a new country. There is no country given by God. Quote me anywhere. Quote me anywhere. No country was ever given to anyone by God. Israel was a product of the Balfour Declaration, which was even written by Walter Rothschild, not even Arthur Balfour. Arthur Balfour was just a politician, a civil servant that they are just using. It's Alfred Milner and Walter Rothschild. Alfred Milner and Walter Rothschild. In fact, Walter Rothschild who wrote it, then gave it to Arthur Balfour. He said, Benin people love you, sir. My love with Benin people, it go ever end. It go ever end. Somebody say, where is the hospital located? Go to FM Somewhere, check the cardiovascular center.
Now, that is what I have been preaching here. No country from heaven. God did not create any country here. After the war, Second World War, there was no country like Israel. Some people don't get it. No country, Israel, no country like you go into Israel. That land was called the Palestine. That land before the Second World War, they call it when they are going there, they say they are going to Palestine. It was after the Second World War, the way they were killing the Israelites, the Jews in Germany, across Europe. So they decided, let's look for a country for them. They now said, okay, UN asked, okay, since they said Israel is from that part of the world, that's where they are now. That's what the Bible says. And they still have some Jews there. It was some Jews. That Jews there, these people like, I will call them, now you call them Mumu people, the Jews there, before the war. They were few there. They never care about a country. They know nothing. What they know is to go and be eating their head. You know that war, that they call it David the War. I don't know, where they eat their head, do like this. That is what they know. The people there was the Arab, the Palestine control everything. They were very few there. They don't make trouble. They don't fight them. No fight, because they were just few, minority. I think they were just 30% there. Now, it was when the people that developed the Israelite you see today, it's not those ones that were hitting their head on the wall saying they are doing Jews. It is the Jews who grew up, who were born here in Europe. They transport all of them back. Those are the people who develop Israel, who build Israel. You go there and it look like Europe city. No. Before then, the people there, they were just farmers. They don't even, up to today, they are not into this fight between those Jews. They are not involved in the fight. They are not in this fight between Israel and Palestine. They are not even involved. They don't want to be involved. What they know is give them a place where they can hit their head on the wall and say they are waiting for a Messiah. Now, after the world, second, are deviating now. Let me just round up. After the Second World War, they now said, okay, let's go there. Since they said they are from there, they went there and they started shipping them, return to your ancestors. That's the only way you have peace. Getting there now. They came with sheep, load of people. Those people there, the Palestinians refused and say, what? These people, they just claim their forefather is from here. Really, they speak Jews, just like we are here. Our children will teach them how to speak Bini. Igbo teach your children how to speak Igbo, something like that. Really, they were Jews, really. They speak it. Their forefather they really know. You understand me? So these people refuse to accept them. To them, it's a threat. All these people, 100,000, 200,000. To where? Because the Bible says, everything is about what the Bible says. This is how they ship everybody there. And the Israelites, when you give them yes, your territory, they accepted it, a place they can call their own. That was when they now carried, who did it? It was France and UK who took everybody to UN. Then they said, okay, for that civil war not to repeat itself. I mean, say civil war, okay. For the world war not to repeat itself, let's have a United Nations now. That's how they created the United Nations. They said every country on earth should come and register and be a member. That's how it started. Everybody came and registered. Nothing like Nigeria then. Nothing like Nigeria then. Oyibo were still ruling us. See, that's how they created Israel. So when you come and tell me Israel is not God man-made, it is people that did it in UN. It is the first country created by UN. So it's not God, it's not man-made. Nigeria is man-made, Ghana man-made. Tell me, which country on earth is man-made? The UK is not man-made. They that say, oh, this is our country. The France, no countries, all are man-made. It's not, God did not create any country on earth. No country God creates. So all these people, I don't know, like they claim they are fighting for, I don't know what they are fighting for. They'll be reading Bible. The Bible for what? You think, like, you see all these Fulani, you see they'll tell you they are from Sahara, they are from here. They are human beings like you. They might be criminal, they might be killing people. God did not like you more than them. God did not love you more than them. They are human beings. That's what some people don't know. You see people, they move like this. You think God hates them? Or maybe people are homeless, God hates them. Go and kill homeless people. The government will send you to a prison. You can't even kill your own child. Your own, you can't. So everybody matters to God. No, nobody. That's what you don't know. They just be praying. Why? God could come and do it for you, separate you from Fulani. God, Fulani is you. You are all God's children. To God, my pikin, stay together in the sight of God. That's what me I see. I'm just saying it. So stop praying for God. If you want to separate, use your head. Plan it. How you are going to do it and separate. And you cannot separate. Like I'm telling some Yoruba brothers, telling me they are looking for Oduduwa. I said, look, stop fooling yourself. You are not looking for any Oduduwa. If we are the people, like your people is in power now, controlling Nigeria, you are there, we will not be talking about we live in Nigeria. If Igbos are the Fulani controlling Nigeria, they won't tell you they need freedom. If Edo people are the people controlling Nigeria, come and tell Edoma to divide Nigeria, will hate you. After all, his people, they are the one on top. My guy, because the Fulani or whoever group defeats you people, they outsmart you people. You don't cry. If you want to solve your problem, you can solve your problem politically. Look at Ireland. They want to break away from UK today. We are deviating now. We'll go back. Let us like they went to court to go and say they want a referendum. The court let them understand. The court cannot tell the politicians how they are going to do their referendum for you. Go to the House of Senate. Go to your Senate House. That's when you talk about your referendum. I've been saying it. You have to do it like Edo State as we come here, for instance, come and tell us, like we the Beninese, we need our what? We need our country kingdom. I said, look, our kingdom will not come. Not on social media here. We are, let us not join all these people making noise on social media. You need the country. If you need country, you know what to do. Not on social media here. You can do it to entertain yourself. It's going to be the same. Like I was telling me what to do. Where? Not until the whole South. Everybody in the South. These are the things the North are using against us. They see themselves as Northerners. They become powerful. We don't see ourselves as Southerners. No wonder Atiku went there and say, that's it. Igbo nation, Yoruba nation, whatever nation they call themselves, don't vote for Igbo man, don't vote for Yoruba. He said, whatever nation they call themselves, Igbo nation, Yoruba, it is the division. Me, every day we learn. Me, I don't think before 2 years ago, I don't see it like this. But you have to grow. You have to, okay, why my problem? Why is it like this? Are we going to remain like this? What are we not doing? What are we supposed to do and what we are not doing? Where do we fail it? Like, where is the mistake coming from? You have to know, okay, this is the reason. Otherwise, you are just deceiving yourself. You are just wasting your time. How? You can go on social media and look at most of these people, whatever their agitation based on lies. They forge lies. You are waiting for Biafra. You go and be telling people their story. You are telling them, you can't tell them their story. You see, you want a country, you are forcing other people, they must be part of it, and you think it will materialize. You have to go with people that agree they want to go with you, so that there will be no problem. You have to. It's not what you force people to do. You have to do it. Look at my place now, from Benin, for instance. How are you going to convince everybody to be doing what? To go and fight for country? How are you going to go? Without you convincing everybody in that region, there's nothing you can do. On social media is awareness, to tell the people. Like, look, is it the awareness these IPOB boosts they need? The awareness is already there that they need Biafra. But it's not coming. It is not coming. It will come. Because Biafra is based on lies. So I don't want us to deviate. Let us go back to the reason why we are here. Then before we, I'll stress what I'm saying now. I'll say it again, stress it a little bit for people to know what I'm trying to. Now, I want you people to listen. When this boy said revolution, when they can say revolution,
The thing that we keep missing is this.
I want to show you what he meant.
Nobody has the guts to ever interrogate or challenge the decision that those keep having about that is his crew.
Okay.
It was an Igbo crew, which of course is a lie.
It's a lie.
I would recommend that Elder Tanko Jakasai go back and read Ademeyoga's Why We Struck. One of the people that he mentioned. He wrote a book, Why We Struck. In that very book, it was made explicitly clear that what happened in 1966 was a revolution.
Was a revolution.
And I make bold to say this.
Okay.
Without casting any aspersions on anybody, only the South can carry out a revolution.
Okay.
Only the South.
Mm-hmm.
Because of how the North is structured.
Okay.
Their mindset, the way they reason, their value system cannot allow them to rise above what I call very primordial religious sentiments to carry out a revolution or a coup against their leaders.
Okay.
What happened in 1966 was a revolution. And in a revolution, there are bound to be casualties.
Wait till it right.
What?
I want you to follow this boy. Listen, when you are doing something, whatever business you are doing, and you are not progressing, you're supposed to change. You change your ways. You change strategy. When you remain in your deceit, you know what you are saying is a lie. You want everybody to believe the lie. When people refuse the lie, you insult them. Jubri. How on earth are you going to kill a president and bury? It has never happened anywhere. There's so much you worship Fulani as God. Do election, Fulani will beat me. Do this, Fulani will rig it. Fulanis, are they God? These people just like that. I will play this video. He said it's a revolution. That 1966 coup was a revolution. Listen, that's the reason why I said.
Yakasa was alluding to is the fact that no sentiments to carry out a revolution or a coup against their leaders.
Okay.
What happened in 1966 was a revolution. And in a revolution, there are bound to be casualties.
Mm-hmm.
What Yakasa was alluding to is the fact that no people high-ranking politician.
The boy said, in a revolution, there must be casualties. What is casualties? People must die. Yeah, it's a revolution, you know, and people must die. And we are going to look at the people that died. Coup 1966, coup, January 1966. That Igbo coup. That is because all these Mumu people. Wait. All these Mumu people, these Idunike nation fools, you know, when they are crying revolution today, you just look at them and now you laugh. What when they say revolution, what this boy is talking about is what I'm going to tell you now. What this boy is talking about. He said a revolution, right? Okay.
The way they reason, their value system cannot allow them to rise above what I call very primordial religious sentiments to carry out a revolution or a coup against their leaders.
Okay.
What happened in 1966 was a revolution, and in a revolution, there are bound to be casualties. What Yakafan was alluding to is the fact that no Igbo high-ranking politician or army officer was killed in the coup.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is this. Under Michael Okpara, we have the fastest growing economy in the whole of Africa, in terms of the world, 40% every percent year.
Okay.
How can you kill such a person?
You see this?
The Savannah of
you just listen to this boy, this stupid boy. The most deceitful people on earth. You know, when Igbo here, when they come here, you talk like, oh, you hate me, you hate me. Must I like you? It doesn't mean you must like me. The idiot is saying here, Michael Okpara is the one of these in that, in Southeast. Can you kiss such a man? Michael Okpara was the premier in their old Eastern region. He do this, he do that. Can you kiss such a man? But you went up north. Go and kill a premier. You are not the one that elected him. You are not the one that put him there. The Northerners elected him to be their premier. According to you, if Michael Okpara was doing well, tell me what your people were doing in the north during that time. If Michael Okpara was doing well, you can't kiss such a man, you know. Tell me what Igbos were doing there. To the extent, the premier there that you killed, that's Amudu Bello. We are saying, look, go to your region. I am not your responsibility. You getting a job is not my responsibility. I'm here for my people. Go to the east. Look at this idiot. What he said. Say it again.
No people high-ranking.
He said, during this revolution, there must be casualties. Somebody said that it was Igbo coup because you kill other politicians and leave yours. He said, look at how he
army officer was killed in the coup. But the fact of the matter is this. Under Michael Okpara, we have the fastest growing economy in the whole of Africa, in terms of the world, 40% every percent year. How can you kill such a person?
You see,
the Savannah of
the idiot said their economy was growing the fastest in Africa. How can you kill such a person? You are talking about revolution. A revolution. Those people in brainwash. Let me tell you, revolution. Revolution is to dismantle the government, dismantle this one, and form another government. It's like starting afresh again. You must put down the old system. That's revolution. You don't want to put down the old system and leave your brother in government and go to the north. 7, 8, then the cars then 8, 9 hours and go and be looking for a man to kill in the north. You are not the one that elected him. It's like a man say Nigeria bad, corrupt. Then you'll be looking for Benue governor to go and kill because Nigeria bad. I don't understand. You see how these people reason now. You see why they cannot progress. They can progress. You see what we are saying now. It's not like you must be alive then to know these things. You investigate, do your investigation. You know what is going on. I just want to add this one to it. We are going back to that. Talk about that video. How this boy invite. You see what is vomiting from his mouth. He said, "How can you keep such a man? Did you go up north and kill the man and kill their premier? And you went to Yoruba land and kill Akitola?" And he contradicts himself. Look at what he said. Look at what he said. The question we ask, if your economy was the best in Africa, what were you doing in the north? Then if you are progressing as a regional government, then what are you killing these people for? You are the one best in Africa. Enjoy your best economy in Africa. What are you killing them for? Look at how he put it. How can you?
Under my care, we have the fastest growing economy in the whole of Africa, in the whole of the world, 40% every percent year. How can you kill such a person? The Savannah of Sokoto, Sahad Bello went to Sandhurst in London to go and give a speech in England, to go and give a speech. In that very speech, when he came into the hall, he segregated all the cadets, all the people actually, the so-called Nigerians at Sandhurst studied to become military officers. He said he wanted to address only the North.
What is that lie?
Only the North. Go through your history. They talk about history all the time. But these same elites are the same people that connived and conspired to deny us history in our schools. Because they understand the implications. That was what actually led the likes of Wiswap to say that these type of people should not be at the helm of affairs in Nigeria. I give it to them in the North. The North was going very well. So I'm not debating what it was doing.
Wait. Again, I don't supposed to stop it there. He said, he lied and say Ahmadu Bello went to some place in I don't want to hear that crap. There's no single truth in these people. He said, let me say it by himself.
To deny us history in our schools. Because they understand the implications.
Listen.
That was what actually led the likes of Wiswap to say that these type of people should not be at the helm of affairs in Nigeria. I give it to them in the North.
Wait. He said he want to give them bad name. These are the reason they said these people must not be the helm of affairs, must not be ruling us. A country where over 300 tribes. You say if you don't want Tafawa Balewa to be, he's a prime minister. Your brother is the president. You control the army, you control the police. What did you want? If you don't want him, they wait for election and vote him out. You can organize a coup and kill this man just like that and dump his body alongside, a road. A prime minister. And you ask your brother to run away. And after 20 years, you sit down here and be defending, evil. I don't understand this boy. I don't know who always give this idiot to be talking. This our brother were calling him for debate. He ran away. Jelly was calling him for debate. He ran away, this idiot. And the same time he said, Ahmadu Bello, we are progressing. Listen. Who is this? Now, look at what he said. He contradicted himself.
Very well. So Ahmadu Bello knew what he was doing. Tafawa Balewa knew what he was doing. They all love their people.
Look at it too.
Go through your history. They talk about history all the time. But these same elites are the same people that connived and conspired to deny us history in our schools. Because they understand the implications. That was what actually led the likes of Wiswap to say that these type of people should not be at the helm of affairs in Nigeria. I give it to them in the North. The North was going very well.
They were doing very well.
Ahmadu Bello they all love their people and they were developing at a very good pace. But the fact of the matter is that there is nothing called one Nigeria. The sooner we rise up and face this reality better for us, or else our children and our children will
see the idiots. He said Ahmadu Bello was doing pretty well. Then why did you kill him if he was doing pretty well? Even though if he's not doing pretty well, it's not your business. He's in his region. He's not developing his region with the oil you are controlling in the east. Because you were controlling the oil in Niger Delta. He's not doing, if he's not doing well, it's his own business with his people. When the election comes, they vote him out and vote another person in. Why must you go there? The man said that the Igbo politician then, they have this tendency, to dominate others. And after a few years, you see, go and kiss such a man. That means what he said was true. Then you now carry his video because he said something and say, no, I am here for my people. You said Okpara he was doing the fastest economy in the East. Why can't you people remain in the East if it is true what you are saying? The truth of the matter is this. That Igbo coup was a mistake. Accept it, I mean to say, condemn those that did it. Apologize to Nigerians, because through that coup, Aguiyi Ironsi brought down the regional structure, remove referendum from constitution, and said Nigeria unity is non-negotiable. So, without you doing that, there is no way. No way. So let us go to the video. Let me stop there, because I will make videos about Mike Ozakome. We'll share that video later. You have to send him a message. Let him understand. You understand me? You will hear that later in the day. So let us go to the main reason. The main reason why we are here today. You know, I played you a video of these guys when they were praying. You know, I've been saying it here. I said, you don't pray to God. You don't carry Bible and be say like this idiot. Our reading, the book will say that one. Say no. God did not create any country. I've been singing with it. I play you a video of Ijele saying the same thing. God cannot give you any country. God is not selling country. God even said God not play politics. It is true. Yeah, God don't play politics. It's like a football fit. I've been making this. I said, like they are playing the World Cup now. One group player will be praying for God to come and do what? I don't understand. For God to come and help you win the other side. God, you are all God's children. God did not love you more than them. It is your homework. The homework. Your practice. If you want to carry the World Cup, you work for it. You practice. Go to practice for it. Do your thing with your brain. Then you carry the World Cup. God will not favor anybody. That's the reason why after Nigeria go to march, we'll pray. After the prayer, we will still lose sometimes. That's it. You begin to progress if you have good players. Remember when we having players who play football with passion, the Mokorosha era. Can't you see we talk of the world then? Now we have boys who believe it is about money now. We are not going anywhere. It's like that. Not until you have people who play this thing with their heart, like the Okosha, Kanu Wankwo, name it. Says, oh, David Gear. People, all those old names, Samson Siasia. Those, these people there. Mokashi, those men. So that's it. God cannot do these things for you. So let us go to
For so many people
Ijele and
that have been having the wrong mind.
Like half, South Africa and the sister to Italy from Libya. You know, when these are this is what region was East Central State.
Okay.
It was I will tie a rope around my neck. I will swim myself as I jump from Third Mainland Bridge. Thought it will happen. Third Mainland Bridge. If I don't. If Simon Ekpa brings like half, if he brings beer, not to talk of rap. If you hear beer anywhere, I go tie rope around my neck, tie up for Third Mainland Bridge, then jump. And this is the same thing. Let me tell you what led to that Biafra war.
Wait, Ijele, wait.
In 1966.
Ijele, wait. You see this one laughing now. Why is he laughing? He's laughing because Ijele is saying Biafra will not come. That's why he's laughing. Now he knows Biafra will not come. This boy have been there doing all this nonsense. Now you know, now that he's not in the same page with Samuel Ekpa, because Samuel Ekpa go and publish the picture of Nelly, the naked nation princess. Now they are not friends. Now he's happy. Ijele coming here saying no Biafra. Now you know what himself. What is he doing now? He have changed now. He's in Idu now. He do now. Those ones are looking for what they call identity. I don't know what identity got to do with one need a new country. I don't know where they got this bunch of fools from. Your identity, your Idu got to do with having a country. I don't understand. I have been crying here. When Ojukwu wanted to declare Biafra, he didn't go look for identity. He gathered himself together, his followers together, and decide the name and say, you know what, Indigbo, you are now Biafra. That's it. You fight for freedom so that you can live a good life now. You don't fight for like the name they call you or whatever in the past. Now you are who you are. When Iran, they were Persian, you know that Persian empire. They were now their country is Iran. That's what they agreed on now. We were once called Idu. From Idu, we changed to Igudumigodo. Igudumigodo, we changed to Edo. This is who we are now. What matters? And the people, and if we want a better life tomorrow, we will decide it now. Just like the people in the past decide their life. You didn't want to decide it now. Don't go back. Even the Yorubas, they were not always Yorubas. I said it yesterday, that video they brought down. They decide, okay, we are not Yorubas now. But is it the name? If they must progress, because of the name, because they are Yoruba, is the reason why they are not progressing? No, really. You are doing because you are not. No, it is you. The same thing I'm telling them. They say, they came to the south. We are south, we are southeast, southwest. And they know they are northeast, not west, and they are not central. Are they not speaking in one voice politically? So it is not because you southeast, you south, the reason why we are not united. We are not united because we are not united. We lack this respect. Some idiot coming to tell us they speak Igbo in heaven. So all the fine language in this world, like Edo, God did not speak Edo, speaking Igbo in heaven. Because I'm Edo. The same thing Yoruba man, if God must speak language, must speak Yoruba. That is how it is. You can't come here and be talking trash. Say God speak your language. Oh, the language. We have 300 something languages. Tribes in Nigeria. So imagine the tribes in the whole world. Come and that you are fighting for Biafra because God speaks your Igbo language. What kind of silly talk is that? Huh? Don't see how people listen to non-entities. Okay. Ejele is saying no Biafra now. This idiot is happy because this is what he wants to send to the people he is fighting. This Amanapa group. You all are useless. Forget about this thing. Yeah, this is not where you do. Biafra is not coming. Because right from day one, Biafra built on lies and propaganda. And for you to sustain Biafra, you must continue to lie and deceit, deny, lie for Biafra to survive. Biafra was never something real, a mirage. You understand me? So let us go further now.
Aguiyi and co planned a coup.
Okay. Aguiyi
They took out the leadership of the North, both military and civilian. And one who is listening to me now.
Listen.
The only reason now that
listen, they planned a coup and took out the military leaders of the North and the civilian leaders. And that boy, they kind of said it was a revolution. You call that a revolution. You'll continue.
Level where you have to waste human lives. I don't take it. See, I always said it. I'm not against killing. I'm against murder. Don't murder someone. If you want to fight someone, go fight someone. If it's to fight to the death, you people fight to the death. What I'm against is a group of people, 5 people, 6 people, carry a gun and go and murder someone. I don't have respect for you. And if you present yourself a danger to me, I'm going to come at you with everything I have. I don't care what you're going to say.
Okay. So thank you very much for that clarification. You are fighting because already you know IPOB is built on lies, and you say that they are deceiving our people. So now you say that they never in the first place fight for Biafra, that even Mazina was not fighting for Biafra. So do you believe in Biafra? Do you believe that Biafra is coming?
There is no Biafra anywhere. Nzima, I bet you. Simon Ekpa gave them 95 days, Abi. Nzima, let me make this word clear again on your platform.
What are you waiting
Everybody records this
What
part.
are you waiting for? But Nnamdi can also say, give you days, tell you if Biafra did not come 2020, you know that Elohim did not say him. You were still following him there. What different now with what Samuel Ekpa is doing? Follow Samuel Ekpa the same. Because you are not in good terms with Samuel Ekpa, you now know, hey, it's not laughable to you. When somebody says they will give you Biafra, it's not laughable. When Nnamdi Kanu we are promising you a year after year, 2015, Biafra, they must get Biafra. Biafra did not come, Allah, Elohim did not say him. 2020, Biafra, Elohim did not say him. Did you ask him what was he and sign? Now, Samuel Ekpa is doing the same. This Nnamdi Kanu say you should listen to him. Follow him. Follow him. Ojukwu himself that created Biafra created Abga in 5 states in Igbo land. How many out of the 5 states? How many states is still Abga to do it there? Anything that concerns Ojukwu must come down because Ojukwu killed Igbo, destroyed their culture. He destroyed Igbo. It was 34 years when he dragged the nation to war, and he placed. The late Umbazirike said it. I will play that video later. He said it, not me. Late Umbazirike said it. He placed all of them under house arrest. You want me to blow Bazirike, Benoit Abueze again when he said, why did Ojukwu went to that war? He waited for some time, say, power. Not me. Not me. It is your brother Benoit Abueze. He said power. If we were not too obsessed with power, that civil war could have been avoided. Not me, Benoit Abueze. Biafra can come. Ojukwu has sons and daughters. How many? Tell me one of Ojukwu daughter or son that is agitating for Biafra. Ojukwu. You know, we kept quiet. It's okay. Let the sleeping dog lies. Doesn't mean we don't know the truth. They will come here now. This boy, this man, it's not about liking you. It's about telling you, come and debate. Let's discuss it. It is the truth. We are not talking about 500, 600 years ago story. Talking about now. Ever since we started this thing, don't worry. Let's continue so that other stuff.
If Simon Ekpa give them Biafra,
Samuel Ekpa cannot give them I don't know it. No Biafra is coming. Where?
19 days plus 95 days plus 10 plus 10. I will tie a rope around my neck. I will scream myself as I jump from Third Mainland Bridge. Thought it will happen. Third Mainland Bridge. If I don't do it, never believe anything I'm saying in life. Just know that everything IPOB people are saying about me is true. If Simon Ekpa brings like half, if he brings beer, not to talk of rap. If you hear beer anywhere, and go tie rope around my neck, tie up for Third Mainland Bridge, then jump. And this is the same thing. Let me tell you what led to that Biafra war, which you people don't know. In 1966, Agui Ironsi and co planned a coup. They took out the leadership of the North, both military and civilian. And one who is listening to me now, the only reason that Azikiwe was not in the country then, and if he was in the country, where would he have been? In Lagos. Who led the Lagos operations of the coup? Emmanuel Ifajuna. Where is Nnamdi Azikiwe from? Onitsha. Where is Ifajuna from? Onitsha. And you think he will not inform his brother, knowing the type of respect Nnamdi Azikiwe commands. Ifeanyi knows that if anything happens to Nnamdi Azikiwe and is in his hand, Onitsha people will not forgive him. And Onitsha people have a peculiar way of doing things. They are the most civilized people in Igbo land, Onitsha. Believe me. They are the most civilized people because civilization came first. Modern civilization. When we are talking about like generational civilization or the ones that had gone extinct, no, Onitsha people, you still count them, but the entire Igbo land was, knowledge was universal. But when you are talking of the civilization of the modern form, 20th century, Onitsha people got into the 19th century before anyone in the Southeast. They got into the 20th century. So all those things that came, steam engine, all these things, they saw it before anyone else. So there is a way they do their things. Imagine if Ifeanyi was an intelligence officer. Remember, if he was alive today, if he had served his time, he didn't do that in him, he might have headed the NIA. Believe me, or being an NSA director. So he knows, he thinks ahead of time. Even he was the first person to tell him that you can't win this thing you are doing. Nigeria did not declare war on the East Central State. So mind you, that time it was no longer Eastern region, it was East Central State. It was a police actor. So Ifeanyi must have told his brother to go, and if had Nnamdi Azikiwe become the leader or had installed the democracy, I believe Zik will be in an upper position, and he must spread that favor. Now, why I'm saying this is this: we talk about what happened to Agui Ironsi. I'm talking about what he and his group did. Till today, I still believe that Agui Ironsi was involved in the coup. If not, the coup plotters would have taken him out when he went to police college. How could he have gone there without bodyguard, not anything, and military men in the middle of a coup did not take him out? How about Onikonra Dabao? The same thing. So those things led to so many things. When the rematch of July 1967 happened, and when Agui Ironsi took over, remember he took Ojukwu from Kano, 5th Division Kano, to become the military administrator of the Eastern region. That time with Rivers, the River State then comprises of Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Bayelsa, and currently River State. And he was in charge of the oil in that place. This is one part people don't know. So it was the revenge coup that changed so many things. And when they are talking about Aburi Accord, which people scuttled the Aburi Accord is the Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Bayelsa, and River State of today. Okay. Because they saw it as an opportunity to themselves from the mainland Eastern region, which is the Igbo land of today, the place we call Southeast now. Okay. Why? They felt cheated by the Southeast. Instima, don't take my word for it. Go back and check the list of cabinet members.
What Joel is saying, the useless Aburi Accord, he is telling you, we know these things. I've been saying it here. The people that were very happy celebrating that Aburi Accord was to put all the Akwa Ibom State, River State, Cross River, Bayelsa, put them under the old Eastern region where Ojukwu will be controlling them the more. It was that, is to give all these places back to Ojukwu, for Ojukwu to be controlling. This is what we're tired. Wait, let me show you. These people, they were tired because the Igbo politicians, they were fucking up. That's just the fact. In those days, blaming everybody for the Aburi. A lot of people that were celebrating this Aburi field, it was the people from that Goja River, the Cross River people. This vital railway bridge. Let me play you one video here.
North and east of Nigeria with the sea is now being repaired.
Go back to Jenny. Wait.
Jobs, only the refinery should recruit already up to its pre-war output of 30 eager to take over their jobs have not yet acquired the necessary skills. Outside the docks, I asked some Rivers men what they thought of the Igbos.
It was, though we are all one Nigeria, but they misbehave themselves, and we feel at the moment, at this time, they should remain in their East Central State.
You don't think there is a place for them to work down here now?
At the moment, I don't think so.
Do you think it will come in the future?
That future can tell.
But not now.
Not now.
You see
The federal government has many times said that
And
we
feel at the moment
not yet acquired the necessary 30 to 40,000.
That's the people of the old Eastern region. You see what they were saying. It was the same what Fulanis are doing. They occupy everywhere. They were in charge of everything. Nothing wrong if they're in charge, but the people that was under them, were dissatisfied? Look at what they were saying. They were glad, they were happy that they are no longer under the southeastern region. They're on their own now. After 50 years, these people, they change story to come and make us look bad. No, we are not the bad guy here. Igbo, you are your own problem, face your problem. We have our own problem. Let us face our problem. Robo, face your problem. Don't cause ethnicity, this tribal. That's what they were trying to do. But thank God for our life. People like me and Late Oguname, them Lady Joy, them Ijele, blessing them. We never care if you are from here. No, we have to set the record straight. Tell these brothers know how to fight for freedom at all. Look at their life today. Are they progressing now? This video is not my video. This immediately after the war, the people of the River State, how they feel then. Let us play it again so that we'll go back to Ijele.
1,000 barrels a day, enough to supply Nigeria's present needs. But other factories at Port Harcourt remain idle. The Igbos, who used to dominate commerce and industry here, have not been allowed back. And the River State men, however eager to take over their jobs...
If he said the Igbo who used to dominate everybody, they refused to allow them to come back. They said, I've not been allowed to come back. They said they are going to do that. Go to your own region and go and do things there. You can't be wrong. You can be the same what some Fulanis are doing in NPC. It was the same thing. Now you are fighting because Fulani kick you out. Now you are not. Now you are. What are you fighting for? You fight a clean fight. You know your enemy. The same thing Ojukwu did. He said he want war. He said I play you a video when Nnamdi said Nakalopara was doing fantastic where that is the since where coup was a revolution to be killing other politicians. You cannot kill your own. He said he was doing well. How can you kill such a person? Are you out of your fucking mind? You out of your mind? Then you went up north. You start killing them there. You have the guts to kill a whole prime minister of a country. And you allow your president, and up till now, you are still supporting that evil and you think you will progress? No, I have to call a spade. This person is wrong. He was wrong. Oh, this is your lie. You continue to cry till eternity. Nothing will work for you people because you are the devil. You want Nigeria where you can suppress the rest of us. Everybody died there. Nobody's living. If we must separate that country, we'll do it according to the law. The Nigerian problem is not only affecting you, affecting everybody. You don't fight with lies, with propaganda. You want to, we are the innocent people. Everybody gang up against. Never. You were the devil here. These are the videos. This is 1970. I was not even born in 1970. This immediately after the war. This 1970.
Have not yet acquired the necessary skills. But other factories at Port Harcourt has been allowed back. Some who bravely applied for their old... But only a few miles south in the new River State, it's very different.
The new River State.
Here at Nigeria's only oil refinery, not one of the Igbos who worked here before the war has been allowed back.
Okay.
Some who bravely applied for their old jobs only narrowly escaped with their lives. Igbo workers have been rejected by the River State's government on security grounds, even though as a federal undertaking the refinery should recruit its staff from all over Nigeria. So the refinery is now working again without the Igbos. It's already up to its pre-war output of 30 to 40,000 barrels a day. enough to supply Nigeria's present needs. But other factories at Port Harcourt remain idle. The Igbos who used to dominate commerce and industry here have not been allowed back, and the River State men, however eager to take over their jobs, have not yet acquired the necessary skills. Outside the docks, I asked some Rivers men what they thought of the Igbos.
It was, though we are all one Nigeria, but they misbehave themselves, and we feel at the moment, at this time, they should remain in their East Central State.
You don't think there is a place for them to work down here now?
At the moment, I don't think so.
Do you think it will come in the future?
That future can tell.
Ojukwu brought disgrace to Igbos. That's just the truth. Is this guy talking Ade Fulani? With what they are saying, you know the real story then. You know the real story then. This is not about Fulani. These guys are not Fulani. They know the way. Adakaboro declared Niger Delta. The Ojukwu killed him. Ojukwu killed him. Why they were treating everybody like slave? Igbos are not bad people at all. But Umbazirike, all of them were crying. Look, we don't need to do this. We don't need to do. Those are clever people. The late Umbazirike just died. Is it Beno Amboise? Is it Nnamdi Azikiwe? All those politicians said, no. You were completely in charge of everything. This Ojukwu was just 34 years old boy. He need power. He want power. He came back after 9 years, after killing 1.5 million people from the both sides. Why am I always saying 1.5 million? It is Nnamdi Azikiwe. They interviewed him after the war. He said Nigeria lose. He was the president who ran away. Nigeria lose 1.5. If you say it is 300 million, I don't know. Me, I stick to what then, because that is what they said. Then, from the both side, that's what he said. They lose 1.5. And today they are worshiping him, calling him nobody. Don't you have not see the video when he was okay? Don't worry. But let's go to Ijele. Let's go to Ijele and continue with Ijele. There's Ijele and see when he was bragging that they have. And he was bragging. I'm coming. Coming here, inviting Ijele so that to come and say you don't know. This boy they call Sima. He's smart enough to know. But Biafra coming anywhere. He's smart enough to know. There's no Biafra anywhere. Everything about Ojukwu, they lie and say they even force him to come back, to come and join politics. Not lie. This book in lie. Oh yeah, let us play Ojukwu now before we go back to Ijele.
I do think it is imminent.
He said, look at when he was saying he must go to war.
And I do think it is imminent.
Okay.
It will for us be the price of freedom. Our people here have for a long time
ready for this war.
Been prepared for this eventuality.
For this war.
And I am confident of their readiness.
Of their readiness, you are confident.
I think that when it does come,
when the war comes,
that the people on the other side will be
that's the Nigerians.
Surprised.
Look at his face.
As to what they're going to get.
You see? Listen,
I'm confident that it will not last.
It will not last long before they kill everybody. Listen, look at his face. Look at how he was saying it. He said the people have been, ready. People are ready for this war for a very long time. And when the war starts, the people on the other side, they'll be surprised what you are going to do to them. Then after people die, and nobody's blaming this man. This man who said you have the capacity to fight the war, who placed all the top politicians, people older than him, people old enough to be placed them under house arrest, the elders, where people were hiding their sons in the ceiling, top of the roof. And you are worshiping him and insulting everybody. No, it doesn't work like that. Play it again.
And I am confident of their readiness.
The people are ready, you are confident of their readiness. Okay.
Be the price of freedom.
Okay.
Our people here have for a long time been prepared for this eventuality.
Okay.
And I am confident of their readiness. I think that when it does come, that the people on the other side would be surprised.
Yeah.
As to what they're going to get.
Yeah, Duku talking.
And I'm confident that it will not last long.
Before they kill everybody, then
I can't say for certain what Lagos has got.
Then he went to that war, people died. Nobody's blaming him. A man who's so confident, who said it will not last long before they kill everybody. That's war for you. You go to war, you lose. Don't cry. Don't cry and be making noise. Ojukwu brought disaster to Indigo. That's just the truth. So let us go back. Let us go. And this man had the guts. He came back and joined the Northern Party, political party, and be campaigning for Chagari. And instead of him to be calling him out, they are insulting everybody. And they expect people like us to keep quiet. Say, no. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? Are you sick?
Conversation today.
You should be crying blaming your Ojukwu.
Ahaba Road, between Ahaba and Oba, a man was murdered on his way to a land dispute.
Wait.
And that time,
So now, this is the reason why we are here. We have seen many videos where they say it is the Fulanis that is killing people. So, and then we have also seen many videos that they say it is the ESN that is causing it. Don't you think that the evil people are using the opportunity to say it's Fulani, why it's not Fulani, and to say it's ESN, why it's not ESN? Yes.
Do you know a single good person that is parading around with a stolen police or military gun? Do you know a single righteous person doing that? No. So what would you say would evil people? Can a good person be in the ESN? It is false. You people, they showed you something else, but they are doing something else altogether. How am I able to get all this information about ESN? Because the boys I saved from this nonsense, all of them are speaking to me. We are talking, they are giving me every information. How did I know all these their camps? Sometimes when I'm talking, people will say, are you sure you are not the owner of this boys? The way you know that. Because I've saved so many boys. Some of them I took out of Nigeria. When you see the TSS go into their camps and catch them unawares, where do you think the information is coming from? From the former members who now realize what they are doing. There is, the Obuni on January 3rd or 5th, the one they called General Obuni, he said they were celebrating the launch of the ESN. But the same person, when they arrested him at his home, the egusi soup. Don't we know the meat they used to cook that egusi soup? Human being. This is the same guy they've been showing you as an ESN commander. So why don't you add one and one to get to? This is just open. It's open for anyone who is not lying to himself. Every community you go to, let me address this Fulani herdsmen issue. If you notice, you were hearing about it in the southeast, then in the southwest part of Yoruba land and Benue State.
Yes, there was a church that was invaded by Fulani men.
No, the Owo massacre. They arrested all of them. They are all from Ibira. They are all Ibira men, no single Fulani person there. All of them are in custody. All of them are in custody right now. But the media shared the news. Why didn't they share the news when they arrested them? Because it does not fit the narrative. Remember, Sunday Igboho, because you have Oduduwa Bingos too. Sunday Igboho, before he was arrested, you were hearing Fulani herdsmen. How come Fulani herdsmen stop killing people in Oyo State ever since Sunday Igboho was arrested? You don't hear about it anymore. Benue State, I sent you a video while he was gone live. Open that video. You will see two Idoma men. They caught with a woman head, a woman. All these things that say they are killing women in our bush, this and that, they cut that thing from Benue State and bring it to people in Abuja here to sell. I sent you the video. The army arrested them. All these things you are hearing, if it is not happening in the northeast or the northwest, there is no Fulani involved there. I'm telling you. That time in Enugu State, at Uzu 1, those people that did that thing at Uzu 1, all of them are in prison right now in Enugu. But it was in the course of the case, they realized that the local boys have been stealing their cows, even killing some of them. Then they retaliated. They shouldn't have taken the law into their hands. I'm happy they are all in jail. But some people will be told, when they catch Fulani people, they will free them. Now, since Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, you are no longer hearing about Fulani herdsmen. Yet, all those killings more than quadrupled. See, the very first time I talked to Nnamdi Kanu, in my own maternal home, Okurudu, at Ahaba Road, between Ahaba and Oba, a man was murdered on his way to a land dispute. And that time they were hearing about killing of people in the family, Nurudo, Njaba, Okudo, all these places. 2 people were responsible for all those killings. But that one caught my attention because immediately they said that I called someone in the village. They said there was no Fulani attack. I asked them that I saw where they killed that man. They said no, that man was going to attend a land dispute case. And he was murdered on his way. The guy they used to do that thing was an ESN guy. He was an ESN guy. The day they arrested him, they captured him alive. I announced it, and they knew I was going to call the security agent to come pick him up. Before I could make a call, they lynched him and burnt him. The second person, the same thing. And after 2 of them were gotten and lynched. Who lynched them? The same people sending them to do all those things. Now, my question was, how did Nnamdi Kanu get a photo of that man when the blood was fresh? If you look at the photo, the word blood was like breathing before you. Fresh blood. When you see a photo of fresh blood, you know. It means the person who killed that man was the same person that took that photo. Because the blood was still fresh. If you had met that body with that fresh blood, then it would be easy for you to track those Fulani herdsmen. Their cows should be around. Their cows should be around. They wouldn't have gone far. And anywhere in the southeast, in every community, if one stranger passes in anywhere, believe me, many people will know. It's not difficult to a stranger in our communities, no matter the place you are. No matter where you go, it is not, let alone a Fulani person will do something. So how did the picture get to him so early? How did the picture get to him so early when it was still fresh? That thing happened less than 20 minutes. It happened, and the captain posted it on his page. That the Fulani herdsmen have done it again at Oruru. So how can you tell me he's not giving the orders? And suddenly, ever since he was arrested, we don't hear Fulani herdsmen killings. Are you kidding me?
So now we are also hearing killing that is going on right now. That is why I'm asking this question. Is it not true that they was killing in Ebonyi State? They was killing somewhere in
There is no Fulani. They are mining resources, please.
That is what I want to talk. So
waiting. They are mining resources there.
And I have it on, our people.
I have it on good authority that there is gold in that place. And one more thing, there is oil in Ebonyi State.
So who is using, is it the governor that is using people to kill people then?
My brother, these people they are calling ESN are criminals, talks that politicians have been using.
Okay.
Even the governor himself is under threat. I'm not going to fight for this with mine. But the people doing those things are threatening his own administration. So how could he set up people that would be threatening his own administration? If he was in control of them, of course, they will just send police and they will be doing the whole thing. Everybody will be doing their thing. All these people you call wealthy men, they send up, we go, they do. There is nothing like what we do, my brother. In Anambra State, before now, you were hearing about fights. Is it a coincidence that Anambra oil happens to be around there? And since the government took over the oil, we've not heard about any killing. The same thing in Gombe and Bauchi. Oh, the bandits attack in Bauchi. Oh, they attacked in Gombe. Go and check the same place they found this oil now that they gave to both states. It's the same place you were getting all these attacks. So let's stop fooling ourselves.
So you are saying that the attack that is going on in Ebonyi State is because of the oil?
It is not going to be only the oil because there are so many there. All committees are fighting over because of them mining in those lands. There is no land that is worth like 10 billion naira in the Ebonyi State that people go and be buying weapons. Do you see the type of weapons they are using there? Or it's because they are mining something that is worth that is just like you see oil criminals with high caliber weapons. This is just the thing. And so many people around the government may not even want it to stop because they may be benefiting from it. This thing you are saying is just a sign-up that is using to confuse people. So many people are doing it. This ESN you are seeing.
So is the Chinese people involved as well?
Don't blame Chinese people because the Chinese are just investors that people will call and tell them, come, let's be doing this. The Chinese cannot just jump from China and come there. Then some people who have mining licenses will be working with Chinese. So don't go and bring hatred on Chinese people for nothing.
Exactly. Okay.
Because it's just like you have a mining company, you have the equipment, somebody contracted you to come and mess with it. No, the Chinese have nothing to do with that. They are just expatriates. Just like you have British working in our oil industry. So many of all these things, you can't pin it on the British people. No, these are just contractors doing their jobs.
Okay. So it's not Fulani that is killing people.
There is no Fulani.
Okay, because I'm seeing some people, like some of the people that is promising Biafra, they are using that situation to say it is the Fulani that is killing people. My question is, you have not answered. Who is the one?
Are they not using it to raise money?
Yes, they are using it to raise money.
Once it's Ebonyi State, some of them are people who are active, and just away people too. They are active. And all these groups, some of them are not necessarily all this, they don't even know the first thing about Biafra. They just want to know Biafra. And the organs they are working for are still using this Biafra to keep them in check. So it's easy to tap them. You go to that community, everyone carrying gun. This one will say, this is our camp. That one will say, that is our camp. Now, if Simon Ekpa is mobilizing this side, they will be for Simon Ekpa. If Chinasa Nweru is mobilizing the other side, they will be for Chinasa Nweru. That is satellite people, Manuel Kanu them. What do you call Benjamin Madu group? They have their own group. So all these things they are doing, even Simon is benefiting from it. There are people who are still dumb enough to believe that them something. So you will tell them, oh, we need to buy more arms. We need to buy more ammunition, this and that. And who will be going?
Wow. Okay. So the other question I wanted to ask, I think that your network is disturbing. I don't know if to let us go. Are you aware? Because the reason why I totally agree, because there's no evidence that it was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that gave these orders. Now, but we have evidence that in the court, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wait, listen now. We have evidence that from the court that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu denied to be a member of IPOB. What do you have to say about that?
Now, when noise when against government, now when hand never touch you. If I'm touching Nnamdi Kanu now, how can you deny being a member? This one is not the video. It's not about video. No, it's in court document. He did here. They charge him for being a member of a terrorist organization of which IPOB has been proscribed. He said he's not a member. How can you not be a member of a group? You are leading. For instance, now in Zima, we have where we go to enjoy our football at one field there. So are we now going to make you, who is not a member, the chairman of the club? No. And this is because they are not even willing to have the risk they are making all these people take. They love their lives. The guy makes so much money from this thing, he doesn't want to die. So whatever it will take, he once told them that when he died, Biafra will come. Now you had an opportunity to carry it on your head and say, yes, I did it, I'm an IPOB leader, I command ESN, you denied IPOB, denied ESN. That is to show you the cowardice nature of these people. They are all cowards. I saw through him, I saw he was empty. Nnamdi Kanu never put mercy for a day, and he has demonstrated it by denying his own people.
Yes, so that is the point. That is the point I'm making now. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has denied the IPOB member. But what I feel, the reason why he denied that is because when they have told him all the atrocities that they have committed,
he said the way they are going to wait. Were you not here during exercise? Simba, don't they laugh. No, if you want to laugh it out. During exercise, listen. During exercise, he said he even told them how to ambush the police, ambush the army, that they have guns. He was even collecting money to buy drones against the government. So you cannot ginger all those things. If you notice, this brazen attack on police and army did not start until NSAS. So they continued with what you told them. He said Somalia will be better than Nigeria, all those things. And I told people, the only place Somalia will be better than is the Southeast. He doesn't have the power to do anything to Nigeria. At the end of the day, they are carrying out the order he gave. They are carrying out the order he gave. We are not denying. How can you separate him from? It's not possible now.
It's not possible. You did it.
Okay, we have done 1 hour. So I just for us to conclude now, because you say you don't have time, it's just 1 hour. So just for you to conclude now, you understand me? You said that the broadcast you made on the 10th of June was one of the broadcasts that brought out Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from where he was in South.
Not one of the broadcasts. Where got the information that he was in South?
Who gave you the information?
That is what I'm not going to tell.
Okay. So do you think that members of the leaders of the IPOB, they help to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Of course, it could come from any other place. Of course, I'm telling you. So many of them were no longer happy with Nnamdi Kanu, especially even some of the coordinators. They've been disillusioned by his lies and they know exactly what he was doing. And in that time, if you notice, before he tried to make that move, I was telling him, come back and beat that thing you are shouting. This your shout, come on. Even basketball said that I want to lead them to watch you come and lead it from home. Now, what happened? He wanted to sneak into Nigeria. He wanted to sneak in, then come and make some videos, take pictures. This is not the first time Nnamdi Kanu has come to Nigeria ever since Iran. He had been visiting, I'm telling you. He will sneak in, just come and enjoy himself. If there are other places he has investment or money to collect, he will collect and disappear. Now, on his way to come and do that thing, they leaked it to me. Now, they leaked it to me. I gave it to an intelligence agency. I told them this guy is so clear because I have friends working there. If I want to do anything, you see, if I want to write anything against and I write it, go submit it myself at the villa. I go to Astorok myself. Nobody they go for me. I know they say, lawyer go to me, I go do my own, do everything. So I'm not doing anything in secret. I'm not getting paid for it. If you are getting paid, of course, you have to be working with government in secret, but something you are offering for free out of the love you have for your people, for this life to stop. I'm not going to hide and say it. Then, when it seems these guys are not going to push it, then I went on air. I know when I say it on air, they are on gas, they will hear. The people will skip. Then, when the moment the promise of money was made, people cash that 100 million naira in current money now. In current money, that money is like 150, 160 million. People cash them on the money. They can't say his location. Everyone big like all these things they are talking. Now people around and tell them now.
So the people that are working with him, they sold out the information.
Of course. Am I telling you not to tell anyone? Of course. And because that time they started cutting some people out, and people realized how much they were paying people. When I told them they were paying UTMF4, and remember UTMF4 said UTMF4, anybody who is saying they are paying UTMF4 £7,000 should tell people how much he himself is receiving. So that thing exposed to these things. People who were following him with their hands, he was fighting for
this Momo Isima. They'll be making their program. For instance, you say Uchimefo receiving 6,000, 8,000. How much in they can receiving? If Uchimefo were receiving 6,000, I'd be 7,000 pounds. Publish how much your own do is receiving. People they have no. Even Nigeria senator are not even receiving that amount. You have no Biafra yet. You are receiving salary. Both Uchemefo, all of them criminals. Anybody who say they are Biafran, they are all criminal. Criminal-minded people. They are all criminal because the person who launched this Biafra is Ojukwu. It's also a criminal. Carry on.
That was why you see all these things. Every election time they will say it's Ifan Yoruba. Every election time it will become Ifan.
But they said that Ifan Yoruba was the one that gave his jet.
Which jet? Do you know Nigerian government? Do you know how many? I
mean, we have seen that it is
that are not serious. So what Simon knows that the DOS people, he will not blame Nnamdi Kanu directly. He will blame Finance and
Facebook. Anywhere you will see details about Idu is coming out. To the point that even BBC, they started talking about Idu. Because you see, when your colonial masters write your stories, they will write 4 stories about you.
This boy.
You see, when any oppressor write a story about the victim, how do you think it's going to be? That is why I've been happening for ages. So sometimes I don't blame a lot of people.
Keep quiet.
Because we have the hunger to know who we are. That was what
they will come. It will come out whenever something happen in Ebonyi. You say my people. I know your people. You are from Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom people is your people. These are what they do to deceive. Because Igbo are very simple to deceive. Crying. Biafra is not coming. There is no Biafra anywhere.
You say before. You say on the 10th of... Can you hear my voice very loud and clear there? Can you hear my...
A friend of mine, I'm not going to mention his name. So I can't know all those things. I will tell him, you let our people. He did. There has never been a time they brought this Biafra. You think. This is what I want our people. I won't just call him a friend. He is like in our neighborhood. After their set, he came out. Like a mentor to me. I know him. Not so you can know the owner of the Jibo Heritage or Mind Builder. He was the one that took Nnamdi Kanu to Catalonia government, Nnamdi knows no one. Then he used that clout to be fooling people. I cannot know all these things and get myself involved in them. Now, their leaders, what I have problem with them is that they are lying. And you went and paid a prostitute to come and say that I trafficked her and the sister to Italy from Libya. You know, when these are this is one of the type of things they are doing to people that they will make you fold in. And I'm not someone that can fold. You come at me, I'm going to deal with you and this for eternity, for a lifetime. If I have an opportunity to take your life, I will take it. If the people that went to arrest Nnamdi Kanu were in communication with me, I would have told them how they would have disappeared him. And I'm not going to hide and say this thing. This is, if Ojukwu was to be alive today, I would tell him, you let our people, but he did. There has never been a time they brought this Biafra and it was about any real thing. This is what I want our people to know. If you want to get a new country, there are measures, there are steps you should take. All these things are open documents, open information, which anyone.
You know, we are getting to, the end of today's program. You see, why I replay this thing yesterday, because I know what this boy, trying to do, use Ijele to do, like, and Ijele did well.
So, my people, you're welcome once again to this live.
Ijele, always Ijele.
Evening, Rabbi. So, my people, I welcome every one of you. Like I always say, you cannot do, it's a gift, this information. Wait for it. You sleep in Biafra, you wake up, you sleep in the zoo, your husband bring. Like, what is even the relationship? You not be waiting there teach you as a dingo. Just come on with. Yeah, so my people, I shared the video of Nelly. The religion stopped them from uplifting the lives of their people. What they are telling you and do your own analysis by yourself. Don't come to your own conclusion. What coming out at the end of the day, he was still their people. They know the people. He knows the people. They are his village people. The people that are in London almost overruled the Ethiopian Federal Force. Like they buy so many of Ethiopians, and you elevated him and bowed down at his feet. Blocked passage, no food, no anything. Go and look at what is happening now. Finally, the same people that supported that they accepted for them to go and when I never see anything. The one that Ojukwu put you through, you think to go and start war is a small thing. You think that if you go and fight war, finish, you will just come back to Kumbala, Yaya land. You don't know that you will pay consequences for many generations to come.
Okay.
You think to go and start with Gazgos is a small thing? No. And then you elevate Ojukwu to another mini god and you bow at his feet. You people are crazy. You elevate Ojukwu that brought you so much destruction. Anybody that pronounce you say yes, it's our God. What did they happen to now? That means you are calling for that destruction and you will get it. We will. What are we saying? We are saying peace. We say no. You say, hey, so we'll not allow the Fulani. Okay, don't allow the Fulani enter bush.
Elevate Ojukwu, a criminal, come and be insulting other people. Elevate.
Your Bible have been busted. There is no Fulani. Simon Ekpa, Nnaburi Akano, and his brothers, and all the IPOB leadership, they are the Fulani that you are hearing about. And they are the one recruiting boys on ground and telling the boys what to do, where to go, how to do, who to take out. You are the one that is the menace. Actually, as a matter of fact, IPOB is the biggest menace that the Igbo people have are having to deal with right now is an imminent danger. And if they don't see IPOB and all their Chenians, all their sub mini group, if people don't see IPOB for what they are the real threats, the real menace. IPOB and everything IPOB represent is out to decimate Igbo. And if they don't see it, then I'm sorry for them. They are chasing the wrong shadow. They are chasing the wrong. I'm sorry. Like you can be angry with me. I'm sorry. I told the people, they're not going to see me kill, they're not going to see me chop. God personal. You don't say me self, I'll be Fulani. I don't join Fulani. I don't reject it. Yeah. Where is the Biafra? Where is your Biafra? Anywhere you know that you have Biafra, go there and take over it, okay? Leave Igbo land alone. Igbo land is not Biafra, okay? Get that into your stupid skull. Go and be looking for anywhere people are tying wrapper. So you will go and tie wrapper, okay? There is no Biafra in Igbo land.
Never.
There is no Biafra in Igbo land, okay? What we have in Igbo land, Igbo people living in Igbo land, okay? Anybody wey say im papa get Biafra, make it go where that Biafra dey. Anywhere where you see for map, make it go conquer am, okay? Ojukwu is the first Onyembu, and he led you people to Onwu, and you elevated him and bowed down at his feet, and you are wondering what is happening to you. Someone like Hitler that led German people to big basbos, they know they use ear here in name, they put it aside. Anything to his memory is garbage. We are Ndi Igbo.
You see, this is what I like her for. It's the truth. There's no Biafra anywhere. Not until the Igbo people called spade a spade. That Ojukwu is stop worshiping Ojukwu. Ojukwu was nothing but a criminal. A man who drag you out to war, you know you cannot win, and you're worshiping him. Why is it that none of his children is part of this nonsense, Biafra? Why none of his children? Bianca's son schooling in UK. Why can't that boy do Biafra? Huh? Let's listen to her and call it a day.
No food, no anything. Go and look at what is happening. Now, finally, the same people that I supported that they accepted for them to go and when I never see anything. It started with the job people. What if you're on a problem for God's sake? Even people, you need to work to go, how to do, who to take out. You are the one that is the menace. Actually, as a matter of fact, IPOB is the biggest menace that the Igbo people are having to deal with right now. Is an imminent danger. And if they don't see IPOB and all their Chenians, all their sub mini group, if people don't see IPOB for what they are the real threats, the real menace. IPOB and everything IPOB represent is out to decimate Igbo. And if they don't see it, then I'm sorry for them. They are chasing the wrong shadow. They are chasing the wrong. I'm sorry. Like you can be angry with me. I'm sorry. I told the people, they're not going to see me kill, they're not going to see me chop. God personal. You don't say me self, I'll be Fulani. I don't join Fulani. I don't reject you. Yeah. Where is the Biafra? Where is your Biafra? Anywhere you know that you have Biafra, go there and take over it, okay? Leave Igbo land alone. Igbo land is not Biafra. Okay, get that into your stupid skull. Go and be looking for anywhere people are tying wrapper. So you will go and tie wrapper. Okay? There is no Biafra in Igbo land. There is no Biafra in Igbo land. Okay? What we have in Igbo land, Igbo people living in Igbo land. Okay? Anybody wey say im papa get Biafra, make it go where that Biafra dey. Anywhere where you see for map, make it go conquer am. Okay? Ojukwu is the first Onyembu, and he led you people to Onwu, and you elevated him and bowed down at his feet, and you are wondering what is happening to you. Someone like Hitler that led German people to big basbos, they know they use ear here in name, they put it aside. Anything to his memory is garbage. We are Ndi Igbo. What is Biafra? What is Biafra? And they say this Biafra self is started with Ijaw people. What is on a problem, for God's sake? Igbo people, you need to wake up and tell these people, saying, Nabiko, where on see this Biafra? No, go there, go face her. Like, seriously, what is Biafra? What is the language of Biafra? Who are the people of Biafra? Ndara. There's no Fulani. Your Nelly, he used to be your Oga. She said it. I did not say it. She just confirmed everything I've been saying. There's no Fulani. You are the one buying yourself. Any day when I buy on yourself, finish. More than no come as I can't say na Fulani because on they kill on yourself. How much they pay you and your generation to go and spoil Alibo? How much? How much is worthy to destroy your own homeland, the place you put your leg upon? How much do you think is worthy for you? How much? How much did they pay you? There's this brother, fine young man, Ebo G. He was doing videos showcasing Alibo to the whole world. You people will lay that young man on the road and buy him without even asking him one question. And you say, oh, that they don't know Nama. How much did they pay you people to do that, to ruin lives? How much? Tell me how much they paid you, Mojos. How much did the Kanu pay you, Bojo? And the worst part is when they finish buying people, they will not say, oh, Nigeria happened to them. Nigeria happened to him. And you are the one in Nigeria doing the evil. And you are saying Nigeria happened to. Why you are the one? You actively, you are the one inside the bush buying in the evil. Yeah? And you say, Oga Diri Ganama. Yo, Oga Hadiri Unonama. Oga Hadiri Unonama. You people are buying productive young men. Look at that Ebo G. They put him in the ground on the 9th. And now, the Oyendufu inside the British, he said he's not a secessionist, he's not a self-determination movement person. Word salad. You know, word salad, take different words put together. Where is the Fulani? No Fulani. Now, Simon, Nna Buruha number 1, Nna Buruha number 2. Chike Doziem. There's a video Ijele did where the Chike Doziem, is it Chike Doziem, Chinaso Anworu, they were talking about all the people that buy each other. Shebi Ijele did that video the other day and they played all their audio, how they are ordering people to buy and not buy. Look at Tigray. Tigray, after fighting with all this